Hello, I'm DarkerDevotee and welcome back to The Novelist. In the last video, we disappointed the crap out of everyone, other than Dan. I mean Linda, she sprained her ankle. Tommy, that's the one, Tommy. I will get his name right one day. Maybe that's why he's so annoyed all the time. Yeah, we didn't go to Space Rogers. I really wanted to, but I thought I was pleasing two people out of one there. Full house. A friend of Dan's was coming to visit, but is there something on the table just there? Whoop. Yes. Guy, probably not expecting to hear from me, were you? Alright, you know I'm all about surprises. Look, we're going to head up the coast next weekend. We're going to drive from LA to Seattle. I have an interview up there on Tuesday, and Kelly has a friend who's going to introduce her to some casting people from Vancouver. Can we crash at your place on the way up? We should be pulling through next Friday. I was thinking we could use it as an excuse to jam on our books. I want to see your new stuff, and I have a draft I want you to take a look at. I'm way beyond knowing what's good or not with my work, so I could really use your advice. And you know, I'll give it to you straight about your new book. Is there a title yet? Could be an impromptu writer's workshop, I guess. Anyway, I think I'd be fun. It'll be fun. Let me know. Tea. Alright. I wish I could read from like down here, but I can't. Oh, can I? I see it flickering. No. Okay. Honey, I'm sorry it's been so long since the last letter, but we've been all over the place. Have gotten squiggly writing. Have you gotten settled into that big house yet? I hope getting away from everything has been a help for you and Dan. I'm writing because, speaking of getting away, your father and I are going to take a road trip. I found some good AARP deals with your father only working part-time. It wasn't very hard to I can't read squiggly writing. Average time of. It's been too long since our last trip. Working part-time, it was very hard to arrange time, or it's been too long since our last trip. I've always enjoyed change of scenery, and as you're hopefully learning, leaving, it can be just a thing. Oh my god, I can't read squiggly writing at all. And as you're hopefully leaving, it can be just the thing a marriage needs. Lord knows it helped us. Okay, the trip won't take us close enough to the shore to come visit, I'm sorry to say, and if you write back, we'll be done before your letter arrives. We'll call if one of our motels has long distance, but if we don't get a chance to call, send my love to Dan and Thomas. You know your father and I want the best for you all. Love, Mom. Oh my god. Okay. Dinner this week. Spaghetti and meatballs. That pork chop and 3 bean salad obviously went down with a hitch. Okay, meatloaf. Oh, they like meatloaf obviously. Mashed potato and broccoli, hamburger, baked beans and corn. Dan's grill night. Nice. That's still happening. Hot dogs, mac and cheese, beef stroganoff, buttered noodle and carrot, shrimp scampi, with spaghetti, salad, and a bottle of white wine. There's always one that really, eels me on the list. Although I don't like meatloaf either, but I'd eat it if I had to. Okay. Ooh. A camping trip! Don't say that. Fucking Tommy now wants to go camping. It looks more like a circus, I guess. No, it's camping, it's a tent. No, I won't get up to that light, please. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? What are you thinking? Nothing gonna change if he doesn't even try. She's annoyed that he took them camping. She wanted to go bloody camping. See his stuff too. You went camping. Yes, it may not have been in the place you wanted to go, but you went camping. You could have gone hiking along the bloody cliffs. In the woods. You camped outside. What's your problem? I'll see. He's closer. I'll go to him first. Okay. People just never happy.
I could tell Linda and Tommy were disappointed, but I wouldn't have been any fun on vacation anyway. Too stressed about getting to the finish line. I did try to have a little fun with the bonfire, which could have been described as roaring, for a good 30-minute period anyway. Getting out of the house turned out to be a good idea too. Spending the night on the beach reminded me of a church retreat we did back in 7th grade. The smell of the bonfire gave me such a strong memory of a crush I had on Jenny something. Or was it Jennifer? I can't remember. But I do remember those flushed schoolboy emotions. I think I can use those for the scene at the dance.
Alright then. Jenny. Not gonna be out there. Toilet? No, still ain't one for a toilet memory. The toilets has been rather pointless so far. I haven't seen anyone go to the toilet. Not quite really want to watch someone go to the toilet, but you know. Hey.
You can sleep with us.
You can sleep with us? Is he having nightmares or something?
What about Tommy?
What about Tommy? He can sleep with us. I wonder what that's about. Some sort of camping thing? Vacation? Going away? You can sleep in the same room. Maybe. Oh, wait, yeah. Exit memory. Exit memory. What did you used to like? Thank you. What are you thinking now? He has to learn about grown-up problems at some point. Exactly. You can't hide things away from kids.
Panic.
The more you hide away, the more it's going to affect them later on. It's best to just ease them into things straight away. Or at least that's what I think. Anything around here?
I took Tynan up on the book jam. He hasn't seen a word of my new book, and fresh eyes are priceless. He bailed me out on Tramer's Way. I hope he understands how much of that book worked because of him. I still remember when we were walking to the pond, and he had the idea about using newspaper clips and police reports. Of course, no matter how many times I tell interviewers it was his idea, they just keep giving me the credit. Maybe they just want the tidy auteur version. Oh well, can't change that. Let's just hope he has an idea for this one too. Freddie can't get here soon enough.
Yeah, it's a bit harsh that you're taking all the credit for him, but at the same time, you are the writer. Huh? Okay. Go on, Tommy. Let me drop down. What are you thinking? TV said all the westerns on all westerns on Saturday. All right. Probably downstairs, but have a look in here first. Yes, downstairs. Hey, Mom! Can I do the washing up for a change? Now, wouldn't that be amazing?
Can Davy sleep over? Can Davy sleep over? Let me call his mommy.
What?
Let me call his mommy.
Oh, let me call this Mommy. Mommy. Can't say it with an A. It just doesn't roll the tongue for me. Mommy. That picture again? Is this the only picture he can actually draw? Really? Indeed. Maybe draw a different picture next time. Watching TV? With his friend? Yeah, probably. Where's she? Where is she? Didn't mean to drop off. Hey, it's close to speaking you again, wasn't it? What are you thinking? Closest one is about 45 minutes away. What's this?
I'm checking to see if this is a fold-out.
No, alright.
I thought Tommy was sleeping with us.
Why is he sleeping with you? What? He has his own room for a start. What's going on here? I mean, if one of his friends is staying over, then they can have the couch if you don't want them to be in the same room. There's two boys, but you know. And Tommy can have his room, or they can both be just to sleep in here, or they both be in his room. I don't know. What's going on? Why is Tommy sleeping with you?
So much for a choco.
A choco.
I wish I hadn't done so much research to find sites and trails, because now I keep catching myself daydreaming about them instead of working. I still need to get out of the house. I've done the Ridge Trail probably 15 times now. It hardly seems worth it anymore. Finding new spots is half the point. I guess tomorrow I'll check in town and see if there's a local guidebook or ranger office. Maybe there's something I haven't found yet. Something nearby is still better than nothing.
It is. There's not many places for me to walk around here where I live, and so I just do the same route each and every time. It's normally the route you see in my vlogs, but it's something. Dad better keep his mouth shut. Oh, now I understand. Yes. We read a note.
What's new?
That was on the table there, and fishing poles. Maybe we could find a pond. Okay, and yeah. So their mum and dad are coming down. So they're gonna see if they can pull the chair out so they can sleep on there. If not, they'll have Jimmy's room. I see. Well, Jimmy can just lay on the sofa, surely. Oh no. Oh yeah, I want to see what Jimmy wanted. We can use the blue sheets and make a sofa fort. Now that sounds awesome. You're never too old for a sofa. Never too old for forts, right? You just make forts all the bloody time. I really want to actually. I have plans of just doing that again for like, I don't know, E3 or something. Just make a fort and just sit in that and watch the conferences. Where'd she go? Ah. Hope they're okay. Do I have to try and find some more things so I can see what you want? Maybe. Quick scat around. Ah. Check sofa, cool chamber of comments hotel in town. Double check. Oh, closest one's 45 minutes away. I get it. I get you. It's all making sense now. Anything in here? Have I ever read this? No, I don't think so. It's glowing. There's also another note on there. Is there actually a note in the bathroom for once? The bathroom's actually become relevant. I talked to Davy's parents, and they're okay with him sleeping over. They said they'll take care of Tommy some weekend in return. I know the time isn't great, but maybe we can work something out. Let's talk when you get up. Lynn. All right.
Good news. Mom called today with a change of plans. They made better time on the first leg of the trip than they expected, and they're coming to visit. Bad news, they want to come this weekend. Did Dan tell Tynan they could stay here for sure, or is that still up in the air? I'll ask after dinner. She sounded cheerful enough on the phone, though I can't help wondering if they took this trip because they hit another rough patch.
Probably.
Hope not. I hope they just want to see Tommy and have a classic Mears family feast. Though maybe seeing how they've ended up will be good perspective for Dan and me. Speaking of which, Dad better not get nosy. I've told him 1,000,000 times that my marriage is not his business. Maybe I'll try the thing Christine told me. When someone asks you something private, just say, "Why do you ask?" Put it back on them and see if they've actually got a reason to get into your business. Yeah, I've got to remember to try that. We'll see how he answers that one.
Yeah, I might try that one. Why do you ask? Oops, almost knocked my drink over. Didn't want to bother you while you're working, but I didn't want to forget again. Been meaning to ask, have you found any ponds on your hike? Creeks? No rush, just curious. Okay. Who was asking that? Because he wanted to go to some sort of pond or something, right? Can't remember now. Did it say here? Yeah, he wanted to get some fishing poles and go to the pond. Blue sheets for a fort. And, still don't know what she wants yet. Where is she? Wash that ugly sweater Mum and Dad gave me so they can see me wear it. That doesn't seem very important, right? She can do that anytime. She can do that anytime. Why would I need to dedicate that? She just puts it in a load with other washing. That's fine.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Tommy.
I kind of want to go for Tommy. I mean, fishing, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's outside again. That's getting the family outside of the house and enjoying time together. That's what she wants, right? She wants to get the family together. Jimmy's just happy if he's out. Should be happy if he's just outside doing new things, right? He's a kid. It doesn't seem to work like that within this game, but it should be fun. I say it would help Dan out massively because he'd get ideas and stuff like that. But that's not how the game works. If I take Dan's side, the other two will be really disappointed and hate it. And it's really annoying how it's like that.
What's up?
Hey,
I mean, I'm not gonna side with just I need to wash a sweater. Just throw it in with the rest of your wash. Next time you do, what if I don't choose your choice? You're not gonna wash your clothes for a week, or 2 weeks, or whatever, like ever again, just because I didn't say you could wash him this week. Stupid. And yeah, a sheet fort is cool, really cool, but wouldn't you rather get your kid outside, enjoy the world outside? You can do a fort anytime. I don't want to side with Dan again though, because that would really cause chaos. But that's the most reasonable thing to do, surely. It's just one day, one night, or whatever. It's better than them just wandering around doing jack shit in the house. I want to side with him, but I know I can't. I'm not going to side with a bloody bed fort, sofa fort, whatever. Blue sheet, sofa fort. Yes, we're doing that. Bloody cleaning stupid bloody sweater. I'm not doing that. Stupid thing. Yes, whatever. I want to go for Dan. Okay, I realise, this is Claire again, apparently. I realise that it isn't about Roger, it's about me. I have to decide who I want to be. Marrying Roger will set so many things in motion. We'll be a well-to-do couple, safe and secure, with wonderful friends and loving families. I may slowly fade into being Roger's wife instead of Claire. But that will be society's doing, not Roger's. That's a bracket. He loves me too, too much to do that. But what about my music? If I'm accepted at Berkeley, I don't know what we'll do. Ugh. I can't ask him to quit his job a month after he starts, but what kind of couple lives in separate cities as soon as they get married? It's a bit odd. The decision can't be this black and white, can it? Position and safety versus our crazy pursuits alone. Is there a way to have it all? Do I even want it all? Will I ruin everything no matter what I choose? Probably. It's not about. It is actually this Claire person rather than. Linda, which means if it's actually someone's diary or if it might just be Dan's notes for his book. Dunno. It's a bit odd though. Anything in here? No. I'll check Jimmy first. Via the bathroom. No. Okay. Okay. Okay, journal there. Nothing else. Nothing written on the toilet paper. Okay. Okay, Roger and I talked. It was on his bedside table, so yeah, that makes sense. Roger and I talked everything over today, and it was a mistake to speak so soon. I never should have brought anything of this up without making up my mind first. Now I've only made things more difficult. I guess I was daydreaming, and he asked me what was on my mind, and before I could help it, I just came out, although maybe I wanted to get it off my chest. I told him I wasn't sure it was the right thing to do to get married, and it upset him badly. It didn't matter how many times I told him that I wasn't calling it off, that I just had questions, and that I hadn't made up my mind either way. All he heard was that I didn't love him anymore, which isn't true at all, but it didn't matter how many times I said that either. He's gone off for a drive, and now I'm here in the house alone, and I think I've made up my mind. I hope he gets back soon, so I can tell him. Okay. But yeah. People hear one thing and instantly just get fixated on that. It's kind of annoying when that happens. You try and explain things, but it doesn't work. Dan knew how important it was for Tommy to play with his friends at his age, so he grabbed the sheets and gave Tommy a few tips on the finer points of structural engineering and sofa for construction. When Davy came over, the two boys stayed up watching TV and eating ice cream far past their bedtime, laughing and playing until they ran out of steam and passed out in the fort. Cool. Linda never thought she'd be upset about not wearing this hideous sweater. But why did she do the bloody washing up? Why didn't she just wash it? Her parents gave her last Christmas, but she found herself eyeing it sadly. When her mother called and Linda had to break the news, she heard a hitch in her mother's voice that worried her. She tried to find out if her parents were okay, but her mother made a comment about how much the long-distance call cost and cut the conversation short. Why didn't she just throw the bloody sweater in with the rest of her laundry? She's the one that annoys me the most. She wanted to go camping. She got pissed off that we didn't go camping in the right place. She wanted to wear a sweater. Just throw it in with the rest of your bloody laundry. Dan hated missing a chance to get feedback on his book, and he found the company distracting. He tried to work through the commotion, but he never got into a rhythm. He couldn't even focus long enough to do small corrections, so instead he accepted the role of selfless host and spent the weekend running errands, not working. Okay. But he was happy with the decision for Jimmy, so that's something. And Jimmy had a good time by the sounds of it. The end of the world. What we doing today, brain? Same thing we do. Same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world. Okay, well, I am gonna end the video here. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, then please remember to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if not already, and I shall see you all in the next video, where we will continue to destroy this family's life. Cheerio. Cheerio.